I don't think I've seen a company overreach so hard as much as Nexus has in the past couple of days, and that really is saying something. So if you're a PC gamer like myself, you may have came across a Nexus mod at some point because they are the largest mod repository on the internet. And they have quite the history of being anti-consumer. They have insane levels of censorship. I mean, it might as well be as North Korea over there. They also have double standard censorship. Who would have guessed? Too long ago with Marvel Rivals, they had a Joe Biden and a Donald Trump skin for Captain America. They removed the Trump skin, kept the Biden one until the pushback was so insane that they just decided to remove both of them. So these people have a huge track record of being moral busybodies, and now it seems like they're being creepers. So this is Hobby R34, and they are a modder who is apparently pretty popular over on Nexus, and they made this post here on X. All of my mods are now deleted from the Nexus. It's going to be available on Pat's site only. They asked me to stop promoting my Pat site on Nexus. I removed all of the Pat site references from my mod descriptions, and then they still take it all down, and their argument is that I'm linking my Twitter, and it has my card link which has my Pat site. You cannot make this up. You don't get to control what I put on my Twitter. F you, Nexus Mods. And here's his screenshot right here. As you can see, this file is currently under review by the moderation staff, and then the reason that they gave here was this mod contains Twitter and Discord links, which in turn link to Card and Patreon. This is in violation of our TOS. And then they have right here donation option guidelines. Now this is just insane. Not having donation links on your website, it makes sense. They do have a direct donate link on the website itself, and they get a cut. I understand if they don't want to have mod authors put their own personal Patreons and whatnot on their site. I completely understand that. However, if I'm going to a mod author's Twitter, or if I'm going to a mod author's Discord, chances are I am a really big fan of the mod author. And if I decide from that point to give that mod author my money, that should be my choice, and it should have nothing to do with Nexus. Now, Nexus would respond here in a little bit as of March 27th. In case anyone is wondering what their response was, peep the edit they made. As does your Twitter, since it links to your card in quotes. If you aren't subbed, the only thing you'd see on my Discord are my tweets and free Pat posts. As you had not removed Pat links from several of your mods, I did remove them before they pulled this. Note the second pick having no mention of my Pat. Everyone else is doing the same thing on Nexus right now and getting away with it. But I got slapped with this. Now this is the message he would get. I'm assuming this is on the Discord. So this is before. Hi there, we appreciate that you removed your paywalling from some of your mods. I flagged the ones that you had not yet removed, Patreon links and Discord links from, since both your Patreon and Discord violate our terms of service. First of all, Nexus, stop being moral busybodies. Let this person post whatever they would like to post on their Twitter and on their Discord. That is their business, it is not yours. Since it links to your card, which violates our terms of service, I temporarily removed the other mods until they were compliant, as you had not removed Patreon links from several of your mods as the post above claims. We did not take down all your mods, just some of them. Well, thank you, I guess. Fully appreciate you making this decision, and obviously it's your choice whether to host with us or not. But is it really a choice, considering Nexus Mods is the biggest repository? I mean, yeah, DEG mods exist, Ayaka mods exist, and they're pretty popular. Game Banana as well. But let's be honest here, Nexus has a huge monopoly, especially on Skyrim mods, which is like my main game that I use Nexus for. It's huge. Let's stop pretending there's a choice here. But I feel an obligation to avoid any spreading of misinformation. We would like to have you back someday so people can access your creative mods if the pages remain compliant with our terms of service. Now this is the edit that they made afterwards. This is going to be unproductive. I wonder why. If you have any questions about Nexus Mods or our moderation access, you can feel free to DM me. And then here is Hobby's post that he would put on his mods. Hi, I'm Hobby, and I normally make 3D smut as my hobby. Check out my Twitter and join Discord for some high quality Yoon material. Hope you enjoy. And then this is just bypasses for, he makes Marvel Rivals mods, okay. And all my earnings from this mod go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. This is the most insane thing I have seen in a hot minute. I remember the last time Nexus Mods really upset the modding community, or the mod creator, I'm sorry, I'm trying to formulate this in the best way I possibly can, is back when they had this archive system where essentially if you uploaded a mod ever on Nexus, they essentially owned it, and it was just too bad, too sad for you, and that made a lot of mod creators upset. And I know there is a lot of people who are going to be looking at this and they're going to be like, well, who cares, he makes goon mods. Or another big one is, who cares, he paywalls his mods. I hate people at paywall mods. And I can definitely agree with the paywalling mod stuff. However, I think it is important to take a moral stance against a company like Nexus, who is essentially, I mean, let's be honest, they are cyber stalking. It is not their business what a mod author is posting on their Twitter and on their Discord, especially if it contains donation links. Once again, I want to preface this. If I am on a mod author's Twitter or I'm on their Discord, 9 times out of 10, it's because I absolutely love their work. And if I decide to support that mod author, that is my decision. Nexus Mods does not need to babysit and parent its users. It is absolutely ridiculous, and I cannot believe that. I can't believe we got into this point. It's insane. Now, I want to leave you guys with some alternative mod websites to use. So make sure you check out things like Ayaka Mods. They've got a good amount of stuff. EEG Mods has some great things. Based Mods has some good stuff as well. There's things like Game Banana. Multiple modders have their own Discords where they have their stuff. So really just search around, and even if they don't lose a ton of users, it is important to at least get comfortable and familiar with other modding websites. I have in the past few years tried to familiarize myself with things like Ayaka and DEG to really just diversify where I'm getting my mods from so I don't get too comfortable and too complacent, because this is absolutely insane. No company should be doing this, especially considering, I mean, the guy doesn't even work for Nexus. They have no reason to be going through their stuff. It's ridiculous. But that is the end of this video. Please like and comment what you think about this whole situation down below. You know, type out your favorite mod website that isn't Nexus that other people can use. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.